Okay, so this is the orientation class for accounting and financial management for bankers. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the specific area of ABFM. Sorry, AFM, Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. Okay, so this is for the JAIIB. Echo, just a moment. Is the echo sound gone now? Please confirm. Is the echo sound gone? Good morning. Okay, everyone. Today's session is specifically for a specific area, which is the orientation class for accounting and financial management. Just a moment. Okay, now is the class going on properly? Is the echo issues solved? If it's buffering from your side, then probably it's because of an internet issue. No echo. Chaliye. Thank you so much for the patience, everyone. Okay. Good morning. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I am with you with the specific area of accounting and financial management for bankers. Okay, so this is a pure practical subject. Matlab, this is actually based upon money. Na? So probably I cannot say that you don't know about it at all, even though if you're not belonging to the field of accounting. So there are particular areas where every banker has a strong hand. For example, when we talk about how does the accounting take place in a bank, that is also there as a chapter. So you are someone who has done this throughout your working, है ना? So that means there are certain chapters which you have the basic knowledge already. Rest, if I talk about the entire book, our book has been divided into 4 different parts: Module A, Module B, Module C, and Module D. What's the difference between each and every module, everyone? First module is pure theory, pure basics. The basics which will help you to understand what exactly we need to do. Okay, that's one particular reality that first of all you will have to work upon that part. Okay, what is the basics of accounting? Okay, so that means till the time you don't do the first module A, you won't get an idea about B and C. But then comes the last one, which is basically module D, totally different from the first 3. So that is where you have a particular choice that you want to start with module A or module D. Acha, when you talk about module D, module D is something which talks about taxation. See, first is accounting principles and process. So, matlab, that's the base. This is the base of accounting. Till the time, this is the ABC of accounting, ABC of accounting, ultimately is module A. Module B talks about once you've understood what is the base ABC of accounting, then they talk about how does the financial statements of a bank look like? How does the financial statements of an organization looks like? Now, what does this mean, everyone? Matlab, you've seen the balance sheet of a bank. Now, everybody has seen as a balance sheet of a bank. Now, balance sheet is what? Balance sheet is basically the books of accounts of a bank. You know, how does a bank maintain itself? What does the bank do? Um, Anybody might be asking a bank, ki, Hanji, what was your performance this year? The bank will show their profit and loss account, or the bank will show their balance sheet in order to let people know that what this organization has been earning and how they have been performing in the market. Not only the bank, but companies as well. Matlab, if I talk about Companies Act, they would be looking at how the companies are performing. They would be looking at how an individual is maintaining their business. Then there's a sophisticated area of niche, that is module C. Module C is extremely important because again in the examination huge part is coming from module C, especially in terms of numericals. Okay, so this is a very very important weightage based module, slightly above than others. Not I would say ki 30-40 marks would do, but nahin. Module C has more weightage than module A, B, and D together. Because when we talk about module C has got the most important chapters, which are IIBF's favorite chapters, which comes in the examination. And this is a little lengthier as well. Okay. Then we have taxation. Everyone, in terms of taxation, which particular taxation date is coming on this 31? You must have known that everybody has been rushing to CAs, getting their work done. What is it about? The due date is for income tax filing. We are going to learn about that as well. What is that specific form number which you are required to fill up? What are those specific benefits which are available for you as per Income Tax Act 1961? Matlab, you will get the basics of it. Matlab, many people don't even look into their Form 16, and ultimately what they do is they just give it to someone else who would file their return, right? So you will also understand what is Form 16. You will also understand how does GST work. Then you will understand if I'm selling this pen to you. For example, I said that I want to sell this black colored digi pen to you, and you ask me, ma'am, what is the cost of it? At what price you want to sell? Then I'm like, just a moment. I went back and I did the homework. कि ना पता है मतलब most probably the cost of this pen, after taking into consideration the plastic, the technology they are using in it, there's a specific sensor now, of course, because that is why it can pick up the particular area altogether. Then I said that my total cost comes out to be say 4,000 rupees. Then how can I sell you at 4,000? If I won't make money, I won't survive in the market. Absolutely correct. So what will I do? I'll add 10% more or maybe 20% more. So then I'll sell it to you at 4,800 rupees. Matlab, the cost will determine the selling price. Nobody wants to face a loss. Do you want to face a loss? Nobody wants to face a loss. So that is why the organization is going to make sure that when you are having this kind of situation, you look forward to the clarity of it. Done, everyone? Got the idea? So module D is about that. We'll be starting with module D. Acha, the first part is accounting principles and processes. What do you mean by accounting principles and processes? Principles matlab accounts also has the norms na. We follow a specific norm in terms of accounting. Do you remember when we were kids, we used to do that 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2, 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. We were learning tables. We were learning what exactly the format for maths is. है ना? And then from the tables to LHS to RHS, then trigonometry, then geometry, all those things came up, geometry, trigonometry, and then there were so many other things that we learned. And I think we have definitely advanced further in accountancy in terms of mathematics. We were going advanced only, you know. So in accountancy, even this is ki nahi. If you're making books of accounts, there is a specific format. We also have a set of rules that we are supposed to follow, and there are certain principles that they follow. Okay? For example, instead of mathematics LHS is equal to RHS, they work on what basis? They say, nay, we don't have LHS equal to RHS. We follow two specific words, debit and credit. Okay? Now, what is debit, what is credit? Nobody knows. You know? If you have an idea, if you're from accounting background, these two terms were exactly given by a Italian monk. The name of that particular monk was Luca Bartolomeo de Piccoli. He's known as the father of it. He's also known as Lucas de Bartolomeo's. The different names given to him. That was Luca basically, who gave this particular thing, and he gave it like there are different theories that he gave the word deber and credere, debito and credito. You know, they said all these things. Then ultimately English people adapted it. Then Americans adapted it. So they just got the particular names as debit and credit. So these are the English terms that we use in terms of accounting. Everywhere we use it. Whatever you do in terms of accounting has a dual control. Matlab, everyone. Acha, let me give an example. Naveen sir, when you joined the specific class, what happened? You paid and you joined the class. That means what is happening, everyone? You paid for the class, right? And you received the course. We incurred the cost for the class and then we received. Matlab, if you look at the particular situation, every receiver is a giver and every giver is a receiver. If a particular banker comes to us and says that I want to buy JAIIB CAIIB courses, what happens? He pays, he gets the course. She pays, they get the course. Both of them are getting the courses, hai na? And in this case, they are on the giving end in terms of money and receiving end in terms of course. Same thing happens to us. We are on the receiving end when it comes to the fees, and we are on the giving end in terms of there are so many people who are working. If the class is going on, if I talk about, see, for example, we had an echo, so I had to adjust the technical team. What can be done about it? How do we reduce this particular error? You know, and what else can be done? Wi-Fi's are important. The organization is getting all these specific things, including the cameras, the microphones, those particular equipments that were required every single class. So that is what we are doing now. That means every receiver is a giver. Everyone is giving something and receiving something on the same side. That is where they say debit is equal to credit. Everyone has to, there's nothing free in a business. Everything has a cost. That's what accounting principles and processes talks about. It's basically a bunch of around 11 chapters. The other 11 chapters that we'll be talking about. Those 11 chapters includes definition, scope, accounting standards, including Indias. Normally this chapter is asked in the examination a lot, an important area to cover. Then comes basic accountancy procedure. Okay, you learn the basics or theory of accounting. What is the history of accounting? How does it really work? Then maintenance of the cash, subsidy ledgers. Everyone, whatever we say, business is all about money. So if you don't manage your money, how will you manage your business? Simple. So you maintain your cash book. Then what they do is bank reconciliation statement. This particular statement is prepared in order to reconcile. Reconcile matlab there's a fight going on between two. The fight is between two things. The fight is between the bank and our cash book. मतलब I am maintaining in my books of accounts I received a check, I gave a check. ठीक है. Then I am noting down कि पता है I think I received money from Mr. So and so and I paid money to Mr. So and so. So the point is, did they take the money out of my bank or not? Have they drawn the check? Have they cleared the check? There's a difference coming up because doesn't things don't happen simultaneously. Matlab, there was a time when I used to put my check into the bank and my bank used to say, "Ma'am, it will take 3 days." If I go to my home branch, but that was one particular thing that it will take 3 days. Right now, if I go to SBI, the chances are hell high that if I deposit a check in the check machine there, check depositing machine, then if I'm depositing in the morning, by the time it strikes 4, I might be getting a message that your check has been cleared. So the timing differences are now reducing, but in actual, these differences arise. I can never come to know about what happened with my interest and what happened with the card charges that they're deducting. Till the time I don't see the passbook, yeah, achha, there's a particular difference of 200 rupees. What is it about? Achha, debit card charges. Okay. There are certain things that banks will tell me later on, and I won't be able to know about it. I will get a message a day before when they are deducting money for my mutual funds, SIPs, they are just deducting money for Netflix, they are for any other subscription. But earlier this wasn't also coming. That means there was always a difference. Bank was working in a different way, we were working in a different way. Both of us have different values for bank balances, so they reconcile. That is what happens in this area. Then we have trial balance. Trial balance is basically summarization. Matlab, everything is just not scattered. They're just compiling everything and putting in front of the person. Rectification of errors. Account says that we make errors, and we do. Working in a particular CA firm for quite a long time, where there is one particular thing that I learned: accepted that you will make mistakes. It cannot happen if you're preparing your books of accounts. You will not face mistakes. You will have mistakes, but the point is, you should be having the leverage to basically correct it, and accountancy provides it. Even if you find an error of long back years, past years, you can correct it in any year. There is no lock-in period. Disclose it and do it. Then depreciation. Everyone, I think I've been using my phone for more than a year now. The point is, do you really think the value of the phone would be the same? Okay. So all I do is after a few months, I'll just get the particular screen cover changed, and then I'll change the specific cover and all, and I'm done with it. है ना? Then what do I do in this case? It looks new, but I know it's been more than 2 years or maybe 1 year. I'm not giving the money to anyone, but I'm going to tell income tax department, I am running my business and I'm using this phone in my business. That is why these are the charges. Depreciation is your usage. Usage of all those things that you are using in your business to make it grow. Even your car. When we buy our car, insurance price is so high, and slowly, by the time it reaches its 10th year, the particular charges for the insurance goes down. That's because of depreciation. The value of the thing goes down, and we don't pay anybody. My phone is getting older, I know, but I don't give money to anybody else. It stays with me only. Then comes capital and revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure means that expenditure which is talking about these assets only. Assets means anything which helps our business to grow. Revenue means money. We are working for money ultimately. It's all about money. So that's the revenue. Then comes bills of exchange. Then we have operational aspects. These two chapters are basically your forte. Matlab, this is what any banker can help me out with. Yacha ma'am, I know about the topic. Why? Because you are dealing with passbooks every single day. Then you know about what are the entries which are required when bank audit is going on. You've gone through that. That's the first particular area. A lot of chapters, but that's the base of accounting. Second point, financial statements and core banking systems. Now, when we talk about core banking systems, Praveen sir, I personally don't have any idea when the bilingual classes are going to start. I think they have already started even. just check the specific area of our app itself. You will find bilingual as English. Bilingual हमारा English में है, मतलब English plus the our common language in Hindi, and जो हमारा प्योर इंग्लिश वाला है उसके आगे ना आपको इंग्लिश दिख जाएगा. तो आप कोर्सेज में प्लीज़ एक बार चेक कर लीजिएगा कि कौन सा है. आई थिंक ये वाला बैच मॉर्निंग में ही है. एक बार रिव्यू कर लीजिएगा इन केस कोई प्रॉब्लम आई. सो आई एम लेटिंग यू नो अबाउट द टीम दैट कैन हेल्प यू आउट. दैट इज support@Adda247. ठीक है. This is the team, sir. You can mail them in case you do not find anything in terms of your solution. वो आपको help कर देंगे. Okay, everyone. Advanced concepts of financial management. मतलब this is the second level. Then they are like, you're done with the basics. मैं कहा हाँ जी. Now they are like, okay. After this, what you need to do is you need to understand in detail what accounting is basically. What you're gonna show off people, पता है? You're gonna show it off that I have profit, I face losses, I have this net worth. So that is what they do in this entire module. You look at your books of accounts, you prepare your profit and loss account, then they talk about the companies. How does company work? So there are 3 chapters which are continuously about company. Company accounts 1, company accounts 2, and cash flow and fund flow. Then we will understand how does the balance sheet of a bank works. And last is core banking systems and accounting and in computerized environment. How does the accounting works in the computerized environment? Again, something which you know already. Everybody might be working with Finacle, banks. What are those? The softwares which are used in the banks. Those softwares are also discussed in this area and their benefits ultimately. Then we have the financial management, the third one. As I was telling you, this is the most important one. And you can see there are so many chapters given there. Starting from what is the financial management in overview, what exactly the management looks like. Second point is it is about ratio analysis. This is one particular chapter, super duper important. Also a part of your promotion examinations, also a part of your accounting area. Financial management, mathematics, calculation, interest and annuities, compound and simple interest. We have done that when you were giving the examinations, when you were entering this particular field. We have done that. Then we have YTM and Forex. YTM is about if you put money into bonds, how do they value those bonds? Forex, you play with dollars, you play with yen, you play with pound, how does the value works? Then you have capital structure and cost of capital. You understand these 2 terms together. Okay? What kind of money we have in the business and how do we spend it? How do we raise that money? Am I getting a loan or am I using my own money? Capital investment decisions or term loans. We're looking at whatever money we are putting into the business and what is term loan. Then comes equipment leasing or lease financing. Sometimes people cannot afford an asset. Then what do? They get it on rent. That is lease financing. In our country, though, people don't buy phones on rent. I think outside India, there are certain countries where you can actually get a phone on rent. Then comes working capital management. The regular working that we do. We are running a business. Every day we have to incur a certain cost. I have employees who need tea. I have employees who need water. I have to get electricity done. I have to get a Wi-Fi. That is working capital management. Day-to-day money that you need in your business. Then the last is derivatives. This is a financial instruments, a very interesting area altogether. And even this particular chapter is going to be with you not only in your ABFM and BFM. There are 2 specific subjects where I can tell you I have seen this particular term in detail. ABFM and BFM both are in your CAIIB. You do it here until CAIIB, you're going to be in this area. Even Forex is something that you will find slightly in the area of further studies, right? And even capital investment decisions. So see, this particular module has a basics. Either it's going to be useful for you in your bank promotion exams, or there are certain chapters which are clearly, evidently helpful in terms of your CAIIB. Okay, so this is the benefit of all these areas. Just a moment. Done, everyone? Now comes the last particular module, which is taxation. We'll start from this area. Taxation and fundamental of costing. What are we going to learn? See, you'll learn income tax, number one. You'll not only learn income tax, you will also learn goods and service tax. What are we dealing with, everyone? Number one is taxation, income tax, and GST. We'll be learning two important elements for sure. Both are a part of our syllabus. But if you're going to study about both of these things together, what is income tax and what is the specific area of goods and service tax and what is the difference between the two. Done? Then comes an overview of cost and management accounting. We'll try to understand what exactly costing is, how do we work upon it. Then you have cost methods. Costing methods are basically what? Costing methods are like different things that we do. Am I producing something which is required by everyone? For example, sugar. We all need it. So sugar is prepared in bulk and production goes on and on and on. But what about the apparels? Cotton apparels are made in winters, and then we have the woolen apparels are made in summers. So that means, and at the same time, fashion keeps on changing. The same clothing is not made. That means under costing methods, we try to understand things which are produced continuously and the things which are customized, things which are made specifically for different people, and batches as well, medicines and all, lenses and all, what they're made in batch. This particular expiry date, this particular production date, right? Then you have standards of costing. Standard costing, marginal, and budget. Standard costing is all about everyone. We all grew up knowing a few things that you should always be punctual. But let's be idle about it. Idle means you should not be late at all. Then comes a situation where that doesn't happen that way. That is, there is an ideal standard, then there are basic standards. That whenever you are working, this is the particular standard you need to maintain. Current standards, based upon what you do right now, that's current. Then you have marginal costing. Marginal costing is about variables. Variable matlab, everyone, there are certain costs which will vary. If I have more classes in one day, Hanji Anand sir. I'll be covering with module D, and then Aarti ma'am will take over and she will finish off the remaining module A, B, and C. Okay, now till then, budget and budgetary control is all about money. Budget and budgetary control is about anticipating how much money we're going to use and how are we going to use the money. That is budget and budgetary control. So that's it. That's about the syllabus. I think in the upcoming class, I'm going to take up the specific topic of direct tax. Okay? Not starting it today because I wanted to give you a gist of our syllabus. And if there's any doubt, please go ahead and ask. Take a moment and let me know if there's any doubt. Aparna ma'am, Naveen sir, everyone who's in the class. Ma'am, my class timings are going to be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. We'll be meeting every day. Tomorrow we'll start with module D, sir. Okay? We'll be meeting from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. every morning. So I think that's a good timing. If you look at the specific area, Anushrita ma'am, you have raised your hand. Is there anything that you would like to ask? You have this particular point at the top. Can you see there's a raise of hand? This raise of hand is if in case you have a doubt, you can either write it in the comment section or raise your hand and you can deal with it. matlab, I will be able to see you that you have raised your hand, you have some doubts. I can read the particular doubts in the comment section as well. Then you can also send your doubt directly to us as well. That means you can take a picture of it, you can write it down. If you're writing it down, write in the comment section. Otherwise, in the question mark area, that is where you can share your doubts. Along with this, with every single class, you will be getting a PDF. Okay, just like this particular class, I'm going to give you the PDF of the entire number of chapters that you have. Okay, you will be getting all these particular chapters as a PDF. Now, this is available with you after the completion of the class. In this case, what you will have to do is you'll have to open the class. Matlab, what will you do is you have in your app only, na, when you open the class is going on live. When you click on it a little below the particular area, you will find a particular symbol of PDF. It looks like this, the symbol of PDF. Then you click on that specific PDF point and you will be able to deal with it. You'll be able to see it. Just a moment. Let me just upload it up for you as well so that you have it. I'll be putting it up for you. It would be visible to you, and you can also do one more thing. After the completion of the class, if you are not able to watch live, you can also see the recording, and there is no restriction. If you want to look at the class, then you can watch the class as many times as you want. Acha, let me show you. Everyone, I have uploaded the particular PDF. So in this case, what will happen is, whenever you are done with the class, you can see the particular part that I have taught you in that area. One more thing, whenever you are dealing with the class, now always prefer to have a pen and a paper with you. Loose sheets, a diary, you should always be having one thing, because by the end of that particular time, when you're going for the examination, you want some quick notes, you know. So if you are working so hard that you are attending the class every single day, then why not with a diary and a pen? Once you move towards module C, then you will have to deal with a calculator as well. So you should be all prepared that in the upcoming time, there are certain things that you need. First of all is your personal notebook or loose sheets, whatever you compile together and keep it as a notebook for quick notes, for your quick study. We are going to provide you, we normally provide list of formulas. We also provide the particular details of those specific areas altogether. Everything is available, but what you prepare with your own hand is something you'll remember. That's one particular reality about studies. There is no shortcut. The more you write down on your own, the more you practice on your own, that will definitely increase your confidence. That's one particular part. So you should be always be having your notebook and a pen, and this PDF is available with you. Other than this PDF, if you find anything that I'm telling which is different from the particular part that is given in the PDF, add that part up. Do that part. Then after this, you have a notebook and a pen. What's next is your calculator. So in module D, we have lesser amount of taxation, but one particular calculator, you should be very clear about what you want to use. You want to use your own particular calculator, or you want to have a system calculator. No. Abhi to, Anand sir, I'll be starting with the specific class. We'll start with module D, and then we'll come up with module A, B, and C. Vaibhav sir, no, it's not available in the ebook section after the completion of the class. Na? With the class itself, you can see that area. Acha, let me show you, everyone. Like, you have already purchased it. Everyone who is new to the area, matlab, one thing is, if you're planning to purchase our courses, then go ahead and open up our website. Okay, just a moment. Let me show you all the interfaces. This is one particular interface. What you can see is, uh, look at this. Oh, this is our website. That is www.adda247.com. Once I open our website, I go on to there of JAIIB and CAIIB. This is JAIIB October. This is our examination. You know, these are all the batches which have been introduced in terms of our examination. So if you look at all the batches which are coming up in the upcoming future are all these things. So the demo batches are out, JIB batches are out, all those batches are available for you. This is our, for example, you want to take up only AFM. So if you want to take up only AFM, just click on there of buy now, use the code buy 541 and apply it. You get it for 1724.77. Okay, so that means abhi currently 77% discount is going on. If you are using app, you will get 78% discount. Plus, there is one more benefit of app. That means whatever class is going on live, notification comes to you. But you have to keep that notification wali cheez allowed. You will have to make sure that you allow your computer, you allow your phone to use it. Now look at this. I have taken up the JIB CIB Mahapack. So what I'll do is I'll just directly go to the area of JIB October. And if I look at the specific class, so since I already have the course, this is the entire area. So this is one specific class. If the classes are coming live, matlab once the class starts, then the class is available. This is the different batches altogether. If you look at the specific classes, just a moment, let me show you some other area where you will find all this. If you look at any specific batch altogether, in the Mahapack, just showing you my previous classes as well. For example, abhi I've just ended my May wala batch. So this is where I open the batch, I open my AFM. This was my revision batch. Whatever classes you're opening up. See, this was the specific session. Whatever sessions I have, in this case, what do you do? Open those sessions. For example, this is JIB CIB Mahapack. In this area, once you go into the area, whatever classes yours is, once this is visible in the particular area, in the live class section, look at this everyone, can you see this? Every single class along with this particular symbol of PDF. Is this visible, Vaibhav sir? Anushrita ma'am? Any specific batch that you take up, for example, part 1, part 2, whatever it would be, then you just have to click on this area. If you click on watch, you can watch the video, and this is PDF. Jay sir, I think the plan would be available to you soon. Abhi though I cannot find it out. Where to find it out? In the area of, we're talking about the next upcoming one. This is JIB October. If you'll open the specific batches, here they normally put it. So the plans are available here. The plans are available here. AFM, RBWM, IENFS, and PPB. All the plans are available here. Just click on the click here, and you will directly be routed towards the particular plan. If you have taken comprehensive batches or any other batches, test series has it all. Test series, which are basically individual. See, this is topic wise test, and there are complete mocks as well. These are 35 complete individual. There are 35 chapters overall, and all the chapters separately in number of questions, and the timing is also stated. How much time is required to finish off one particular area altogether? This is unit wise testing. Mock test for the particular examination is also there in the test series. Mock test of AFM are also there for a complete one. Then we have ebooks. In the ebook section, you will, if nobody wants to buy, if anybody feels that they don't want to buy the book, first of all, I follow the book only. Everyone, there's nothing that we follow. In the Adda app, you will find the same thing. Open up the specific area, sir. That is, open up the specific batch that you have taken up or in your purchased courses. Then you can find these three things: classes, test series, and ebooks. This is tagged in every batch. If you look at this specific area, go on to the area of the ebooks, financial statements. Where is our book? Here. Accounting and financial management for bankers. See, if I want to open up any specific chapter, I can study any specific chapter. This is prepared from IIPF book itself. Matlab, you will get multiple things. Number one, you will get my PDFs. Number two, I'm going to cover all the IIPF questions. Number three, I am also going to give you a lot of questions to practice. Okay? By the end of the course, you'll be receiving a lot of things from our side, including the marathon and the other things. Along with this, you will also get one more thing, that is each and every chapter in ebook format, plus our PDFs. Matlab, my notes are also prepared from the book. So you will get the most important one-liners, important definitions, the questions that we're going to discuss, numerical part in the particular area, and then we'll be discussing this as well. So now you have got an aerial view of what exactly the course is about, right? If there's any other doubt, please let me know. Is there any other doubt or anything else that you would like to ask for? The revision batches normally comes up by the end, sir. We revise everything by the end. Morning 7 a.m., ma'am. Most probably it would start from Monday. Today is Friday, no? We'll start from Monday onwards. And other details, I'll be definitely sharing it with you soon. Once we start with the particular area, na? Is there anything else? Topic wise test, okay. Sure, Shashi sir. I'll do that. It's an important area to cover. Topic wise tests are here in test series, ma'am. Once you open up this area, this is JAIIB AFM. 35 mock tests are given for you. And then you have these full mocks as well. JAIIB Prime. If you open up the JAIIB Prime, these are all for different subjects altogether. See, 100 questions, 120 minutes, just like our full examination. So individual tests are all there and multiple tests are also there. Module wise, nahi sir. We have chapter wise and complete mocks. Chapter wise gives you an idea na, ki which chapter is weaker for you. And then you can also look at the total. Deepa ma'am, in this case na, please have a word with support team. They will give you the idea. Support at the rate Adda247.com. Once we start with the syllabus, I'll also give you my email ID as well as let me give you the Telegram channel as well. Hanji sir, just sharing the particular Telegram channel details with you. This is the specific Telegram group link. Please, it's pinned at the top. Go through this particular link and join the particular Telegram channel. Here you will find a lot of information that I share whenever class is starting. If there's any doubts or if there's anything that we would like to share with. Done? Sure, Vipin sir. Once we start, that is the first thing that I do. Okay then. Thank you so much, everyone. After the completion of the class, you will also receive feedback forms. Please fill up the feedback forms, whatever you feel regarding the class, and let me know if there would be any doubts or something. By the end of the class, you can definitely come up with all your doubts and go through these specific areas altogether. See, so many resources are available for you. Shashi sir, when we talk about the specific strategy, once we start with the particular area, I'll discuss all that in detail. Because for that, you need to know a little gist about your syllabus. Once you're a little comfortable with the syllabus, I'll let you know how to do actually that particular task. Then, any other doubt, everyone? Or shall we call it a day? Okay then. This is it for the day, everyone. I'll be meeting you on Monday then. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Vipin sir, abhi to currently I cannot tell you. I think that bilingual is also starting or it would have started. I'll just confirm it in the next class itself. Or you can have a word with the support team. I've given the particular details. They will provide you the details of it. नहीं मैम मंडे Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Have a nice day.